short runway tree 1 left using taxiway Golf Alpha Kilo Delta Virgin 42 Heavy.
Brickyard 5689er, continue taxi. Roger, Brickyard 5689er.
Tower Virgin 42 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway 31 left.
Virgin 42 Heavy hold, short runway 31 left. Traffic is on the runway.
Hold short runway 31 left Virgin 42 Heavy.
Sierra Niner, 2 contact New York departure on 135.9er. Good day. Going to 135.9er, Sierra Niner 2. Delta tree altimeter 29.87 wind 28 tree at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left. Virgin 42 Heavy line up and wait.
Line up and wait Virgin 42 Heavy.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left Delta tree. Kennedy Tower JetBlue 19er 0412 miles southeast inbound ILS runway tree 1 left approach. Delta tree contact New York departure on 135.9er. Good day. JetBlue 19er 04 Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.87 wind 28 tree at 10. Cleared ILS runway tree 1 left approach. One tree 5.9er Delta tree. Goodbye. Cleared ILS runway tree 1 left. Kennedy Tower JetBlue tree 1010 miles southeast inbound ILS runway tree 1 left approach. JetBlue tree 10 Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.87 wind 28 tree at 10. Clear ILS runway tree 1 left approach. Cleared ILS runway tree 1 left approach JetBlue tree 10. Virgin 42 Heavy altimeter 29.87 wind 28 tree at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left Virgin 42 Heavy.
JetBlue 19er 04 wind 28 tree at 10. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left JetBlue 19er 04. JetBlue tree 10 follows the aircraft on final. Wind 28 tree at 10. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left.
V1.
Cleared to land runway tree 1 left JetBlue tree 10. Virgin 42 Heavy contact New York departure on 135.9er. Good day.
Going to 135.9er Virgin 1327 Heavy. New York departure Virgin 1327 Heavy is at 1,100 feet climbing 10,000 feet.
Virgin 1327 Heavy New York departure altimeter 29.87 radar contact. Continue to score. Sierra Niner 2. Goodbye. Delta tree contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. Virgin 10 is at 11,400 feet, climbing flight level 210. Virgin 10 New York departure altimeter 29.87 radar contact, continue.
Flight level 230 Virgin 1327 Heavy.
Virgin 1327 Heavy, contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
Going to 121.125 Virgin 1327 Heavy. New York Center Virgin 1327 Heavy is at 9,200 feet, climbing flight level 230.
Virgin 1327 Heavy, New York Center altimeter 29.86 radar contact, continue. JetBlue 210, you are 24 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 4,800 feet, expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via Chant transition. Cleared to Chant. Delta 16 tree 8, you are 29 miles south. Descend and maintain 6,400 feet, expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via Chant transition. Cleared to Chant. Climb and maintain 4,800 feet, expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via Chant transition. Cleared to Chant JetBlue 210. JetBlue 761, contact Austin Center on 1 tree 2 decimal tree. Good day. WestJet 1241, contact Austin Center on 1 tree 4 decimal tree. Good day. Climb and maintain 6,400 feet, expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via Chant transition. Cleared to Chant Delta 16 tree 8. Delta 16 tree 8, contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day. New York Center JetBlue 169er, 23,100 feet. JetBlue 169er, 2 New York Center altimeter 29.86 radar contact. Continue to Sierra India, X Shamrock 108 New York Center altimeter 29.85 radar contact. Continue. Lufthansa 405 contact Boston Center on 1 tree, 2 decimal tree. Good day. Virgin 1 tree, 27 heavy contact Boston Center on 1 tree, 2 decimal tree. Good day. Shamrock 108 contact Boston Center on 1 tree, 2 decimal tree. Good day.
1 tree 2 decimal tree Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy. Goodbye. Boston Center Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy is at flight level 215 climbing flight level 230.
Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy Boston Center radar contact. Continue to DEZZ. Boston Center Shamrock 108 is passing 17,300 feet climbing flight level 250. Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy climb and maintain flight level tree 0. Delta 16 tree 8 you are 24 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 2,900 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Cleared to chant. Shamrock 108 Boston Center radar contact. Continue. Boston Center Alaska 16 3,000 feet. Alaska 16 Boston Center altimeter 29.84 radar contact. Continue to Lima Victor Zulu.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy.
Boston Center Lufthansa 405 is at 15,200 feet climbing 17,000 feet. Lufthansa 405 Boston Center altimeter 29.84 radar contact. Continue. Lufthansa 405 climb and maintain flight level 230. Climb and maintain flight level 230 Lufthansa 405. Air France 10 contact New York approach on 125.7. Good day. Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy contact Boston Center on 124.525. Good day.
124.525 Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy. Goodbye. Boston Center Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy is passing flight level 255 climbing flight level 330.
Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy Boston Center radar contact. Continue to DEZZ. Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 235. Report them in sight.
Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy have the in sight.
Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 235. Report them in sight.
Virgin 1 tree 27 heavy have the traffic.